Wombat. Surprise.
Hi guys, welcome to a little product introduction and video review on a pretty cool little rifle. What you have in front of you is the NXG by Umarex. Now this is a really nice pump action rifle. Maximum amount of pumps is 10. This is a BB/pellet gun. Really a nice little gun in a compact little body. Now overall, the gun itself is actually pretty straightforward. You've seen the video how it shoots. It takes a couple different little operations to actually fire the weapon. It is very safe. It does have a safety here on the bottom. The pump itself is actually really nice. It's actually one of the more lighter and easier pumps to use on a rifle. The maximum amount of pumps is 10. I never fired it really underneath the 10 amount of pumps. I always fired it at 10 pumps. Really a nice little straightforward gun though. You do want to make sure that you pull the charging handle back all the way before you start pumping. If you don't, it won't hold air. Now, the only issue that I had in the body design was right here, this line of separation from the screw to this line. There's a little bit of squeeziness. That is because the pump sits within inside the frame, and that's just how it works out. But otherwise, the gun's straightforward, solid, really nice, durable plastic design. The front post on it is actually really a nice little fiber optic. I wish it was a little bit bigger, but it is okay. You do get what you get. The rear sight is actually really cool because you do have a little screw right here that allows you to adjust either right or left, giving you a little bit more customization for the shooter and whichever side you use when you shoot, either right-handed or left-handed. Now, you do have a Picatinny rail here up on top to mount any scope or anything you want on it. The safety mechanism's pretty straightforward. You got to keep it forward, and then you have your safety here by your trigger. I'm not really big on that idea. I was always taught if you're going to put your finger on the trigger, that's the time you're going to shoot. Otherwise, you keep your hand out of the trigger guard. But because you have to push that forward like that and get that little red square to show to fire the gun, it is what it is, and you get used to the operations of the weapon. Now, the ergonomics are really nice. That grip is actually really cool. I like it a lot. And then this rubberized attention to detail that Umarex did, this coating, is really nice against the skin. Gives you a nice little area where you can rest your cheek on while you're firing the weapon. So overall, a really great gun. Comes in at under $100, and it is a nice little plinker. Now, can you go hunting with this? Small animals, maybe squirrels and stuff like that, yes, but you want to keep it in a certain distance range. I wouldn't use it over, say, 50 yards. But overall, a really great gun. Definitely a nice little hard hitter. A great little plinker. Goes through soup cans like nothing else. And very, very, very fun gun to shoot. Any questions? Feel free to ask. You guys have a good one. Be safe. Take care. If you can, please subscribe.